everyone, this is Sandy Reese with stampandcrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to our Monday tutorial. Today we're doing one more card using the Friendly Hello stamp set from our Celebration brochure for January and February of 2022. It also comes with this great paper. Now I'm not going to be using the paper today, I'm just using this stamp set. I thought we'd do a fun little emboss resist technique using all these small little pieces of the stamp set. I've already used a card, made a card using the big flowers and the bird, so now it's time to do something with the little pieces. Okay, so we are going to start with a piece of basic white cardstock. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And what I've done to make it easier is just put all of the small images on one block. I just kind of stuck them on there together with a little bit of space in between. And we're going to stamp these with a Versamark. First I'm going to run my embossing buddy over my cardstock. I know many of you have one of these. If you don't, if you can make a little bag with some cornstarch or just something to keep the powder from sticking, the embossing powder from sticking where you don't want it to. So I'm using one of my old Versamark pads that it's a little bit dirty, if you can tell, and that's just from, you know, the use and using that embossing buddy too. But it's okay. It's just going to be slightly darker, but this is going to help me kind of see where I'm stamping too. If it's just a little bit darker than my paper, sometimes it's really hard to tell where you're stamping, so I have to kind of look at it. And then I'm just rotating the pattern so that it doesn't look too uniform. Let's turn it this way. We'll stamp there. And then maybe kind of at an angle. Hopefully I'm not overlapping. The goal is to not overlap anything. I'm kind of creating my own designer paper. All right, we'll do a little bit up here, and I think that might be good. All right. So now I'm going to take some clear embossing powder. We have clear in our basics pack. I just keep mine in a tub because it's nice and easy to put it on here and then just tap it back into the tub. Okay, let's see. That looks like pretty good coverage. Okay, I don't know if you can kind of see the powder. It's hard to see. All right, because it's clear, it's not going to show up. So we're going to heat this. Just only take a minute. It takes a minute, probably 30 seconds for the heat tool to get going at the right temperature, and then the heat embossing is very quick. And you'll see it start to turn shiny as it heats. All right. Now, if you're not sure that you heated everything, you can take it up and look at it at an angle and make sure everything's shiny. If it looks grainy, then that means it is not fully heated. All right, so this is looking pretty good. So next we're going to do, usually I would do sponging, but we're going to take some of our little color blending brushes. I'm going to start with Pool Party. So I'm just going to rub it around on the ink pad and then start off the paper. And I like to do it in a circular motion. And I do put pressure on here. The more pressure, it's going to put more color on the paper, and it's also kind of wiping off the color off of the embossed area. All right, so let's see, I think I might just go up just a hair, blend it up just a little bit taller. All right, so next color, I'm going to use Blushing Bride. And then I have, I use this this brush for all my pinks. I use the other one for my blues. And I always start off the paper because sometimes if you start right on, if there's a lot of ink on there, it will leave kind of a mark that you might not want. So just start off the paper. Little bit right in here. All right, so let's do one more color, and we're going to do some So Saffron. I might have used this blend for mangoes. It might be a little mango-y, but it was pretty clean. So it's my So Saffron ink pad's pretty juicy. Now you could make these as light or as dark as you want to do. Let's get in there a little bit. Okay, so I think that's all the blending we're gonna do. Now you could take a paper towel. I have this rag that I keep upstairs, just this little microfiber cloth. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a buffing to make sure I don't have any stray ink on the embossed parts. I might have some black ink on my fingers though, I don't know. Don't know where that came from. There's just always ink on my fingers. Okay, so our base of our card is Pool Party. And then I've cut a piece of basic white that's, oh gosh, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So it's just going to just be a slight border between our embossed piece and our base. So let's get this adhered, and this will help our embossed piece pop a little bit. All right, and you could use any colors to on this. They don't have to be the colors that I used. Those just happen to be the colors that kind of struck me that day. I for some reason, have a little bit of black there. I don't know why, but maybe we can stick a jewel on there and cover that. So I'm going to use a little bit of our, this is our white organdy glittered ribbon. I'm going to wrap this around. And I think before I do that, I'm going to make a little tag. So I've cut a tag using our, oh, what's that called? Essential Tag Punch. So I just cut that out of basic white. And I'm going to use, I think we'll use Pool Party. And then one of the sentiments, it says, "You have my love and support." So this is a great card to send to someone who's having a rough day or going through, you know, something in their life. And they might just need a little pick-me-up. Okay, now you can use any hole punch that you have. I'm using a retired one, but you know, whatever you have is fine. We're just going to punch a little hole in the top of that. And I'm going to tie, I want to tie a bow. So let's see how much ribbon we're going to need. Maybe this much, I'm hoping we can get by with. All right. Ooh, I thought I got another string of black there. I'm not worried about my positioning right now because I can adjust where my bow's going to be. But let's put our ribbon through our hole here. And we can tie our bow. It takes a lot of concentration to tie this bow. I can't get it through my fingers. That's a problem. I do not have the most delicate, nimble fingers in the world here. All right, that looks good. All right, I'm gonna scooch it down just a little bit because I want all this beautiful color to show. Let's put a little bit of, let's stick a dimensional back here to just kind of hold it in place. I want it to just, whoops, you don't want it to show past your tag. Just want it to be kind of at an angle. Cute. Okay, let's adhere this and put this on our card front. This is a very thin border. All right, and last but not least, we need to add some of my favorite iridescent rhinestones. We're gonna do just a little smattering. So we'll start with one down here. We'll do maybe a medium, maybe over here, and a small. And we'll add one more small. We have more smalls than the other sizes. So we'll just put that one maybe right up there. Oh, let's do another medium. I just feel we're gonna stick one right in that flower right there. You can put as many as you want. Aren't those cute? These look pink, yellow. This one looks kind of purplish. And then that looks kind of bluish purple. So they kind of take on colors that are near them, which is why I love these so much. Okay, that is it for today. Make sure you click the link below for measurements and supplies. And then if you make a purchase online through my website, use the host code below, I will be sending you a little gift surprise in the mail this month. If you need to purchase at least $50, so you're gonna get a free celebration item and a gift from me. So you don't want to miss out on that. And thanks so much, and I will see you guys again on Thursday. All right, bye-bye.